Shabbat Shalom. So nice to see all of you that are here joining us on the Zoom. If you're here on the live stream, welcome as well, wherever you are around the world. It's so nice that you are joining us for the our Friday night service, the day after Thanksgiving. I hope all of you that celebrated had a wonderful time, ate lots of turkey or tofurkey, and had some great times with the family. We're going to continue our service on page 12, Shiru Adonai.
So if you are watching on the live stream, we would love to see you in the Zoom room. So please do join us. Just go on aliyahlive.org and press it in and we'll let you in. Down on page 14, we find Yalo Sadai. Yalo Sadai, before the Shembo, Yalo Sadai. Yalo Sadai, before the Shembo, Yalo Sadai. Ay, 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 ay. Ko Atseya, Ajiranu
We're going to continue our service on page 23 with Luchat Odi. We're going to join together for the first 2 paragraphs and then rise for the last paragraph on 25.
So this is an oldie but goodie. We haven't done this in a while, and there's a response. And if you're in the Zoom room, even though you're muted, you know what to do. And if you're not in the Zoom room, come on in. We need you here.
We remain standing for the Baruch Hu, the call to prayer. may be seated. We're going to continue on 39b. If you're following in the Siddur Lev Shalem, on the left-hand side, bottom, the moon sings to the stream. I am the unity on high. I am multiple in the pond, looking up to me from the stream, my image, my double. I am the truth on high. I am the fabrication in the pond, looking up to me from the stream, my image in its faded deception. Above, I am enwrapped in silence, whispering, singing in the pond. On high, I am divine. In the stream, I am the prayer. Continue.
Adonai Tzvaot Shemo El Chai V'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai Ha'ma'ariv Aravim. Page 40. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Adin Adonai Eloheinu V'shofreinu v'kumeinu Nasiach b'chukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha U'v'mitzvotecha Le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu U'bahem negeyom v'halayla Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu U'bahem negeyom v'halayla Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu U'bahem negeyom v'halayla Ki hem chayenu v'orech yameinu U'bahem negeyom v'halayla V'yavatecha tutzir mimenu le'olamim Baruch ata Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol lebavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha v'beitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech u'v'shochvecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam le'od al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beinecha u'chtavtam u'mezuzot beitecha u'v'hisharecha. We continue silently on page 42. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Continue with Mi Chamocha, found on page 44. Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. I'm going to pause for a prayer of healing, whether for ourselves, a loved one, a friend, a colleague, someone in need of physical healing, spiritual healing, emotional healing. Please feel free to put the names you were thinking of in the chat to join together for Rifa'im.
And I will be right there. I'm thinking of a lot of people, and I know many of us are, so. Rifa'inu Adonai v'nei Rafeh. God, only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah restores our loved ones, heal our people, speedily in our day. Then no more, amen. Rifa'inu Adonai v'nei Rafeh. God, only you can bring true healing, and so we pray. Baruch atah Adonai Amen.
Refuah Shlema, complete and speedy recovery to all those in need of healing. We'll continue with Hashkivenu, found on the top of page 45.
So Hashkivenu is a prayer of safety. God knows, after we said prayers of healing, where there were some events this week that didn't feel so safe and weren't, that we pray that we are sheltered in God's sukkah of peace. This version from Dan Nichols that we've sung many times in Hebrew and in English. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lishalom, V'ha'amideinu Makeinu Lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us with wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, V'ha'amideinu Makeinu Lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, V'ha'amideinu Malkeinu Lechaim.
We rise for Vishamru, found on the top of page 46.
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ולעולם. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ולעולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם לברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם לברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם לברית עולם.
You may be seated. Shabbat Shalom. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, a day on which many of us gathered together with our families for a delicious meal, watching the Macy's Day Parade, watching football, and a chance to catch up with relatives whom we may not have seen in some time. At its heart, Thanksgiving gives us an opportunity to share our gratitude, a chance for us to reflect on all the good in our lives. Some of us have the tradition of going around the table and sharing one thing that we are grateful for. It's a beautiful tradition. But what about sharing our gratitude on other days of the year when we gather together with family? What if we viewed our Shabbat meals on Friday nights in the same light as we viewed Thanksgiving last night? While each day our liturgy and our traditions offer us opportunities to share our gratitude, Shabbat gives us 25 hours to sit in a space of gratitude, to let the gratitude fill our souls. Rabbi Shai Held, the president and dean at Hadar in New York, invites us to imagine resting in the fullness of what is rather than being consumed by the pain of what is not yet, and by the anxiety that it may never be. The challenge and the opportunity of Shabbat is to do just that once each week. During the week, we can become so consumed in what has yet to be accomplished. We worry about the needs of tomorrow. Shabbat offers us respite from those feelings. Shabbat acts as our reminder that a different world is possible, a world where we aren't consumed by the anxieties of the rest of the week. By stepping into Shabbat, a world of gratitude rather than a world of anxiety is reflected in our liturgy. During the other 6 days of the week, within the heart of the Amidah prayer, we find 13 requests. We petition God for that which we are seeking and that which we are in need of. On Shabbat, those petitions fall away. Rabbi Shai Held adds, on Shabbat, we don't ask for anything because we already have everything we could possibly need. Shabbat reminds us that we should change our focus from the mindset of petition to the mindset of gratitude. We are grateful to God for providing us with this much needed day of rest. We have within our tradition the practice to recite 100 blessings a day. These range from the blessings we find within our prayer services throughout the day to blessings before and after we eat, to seeing the beauty we find in the world around us. All of these blessings are an act of gratitude that we share with God. While reciting 100 blessings a day is the ideal, in reality, we all have busy lives and may forget or struggle to find the space and time to share gratitude throughout the day. I want to invite us to use the time Shabbat gives us to reflect on our week, to reflect on all the moments that occurred in which we were grateful. From the small moments when we didn't hit heavy traffic on the freeway, to the time spent with friends and family. I invite us to think of Shabbat as a weekly Thanksgiving, a weekly check-in with gratitude. Perhaps we could share our gratitude while sitting around the table for a Shabbat meal, a pre or post Shabbat phone call or message to share our gratitude with others. On this Shabbat and the Shabbatot to come, may we find the comfort and freedom to share all the moments in our lives that we are grateful for. Shabbat Shalom. We'll continue with the Chatzi Kaddish, which can be found on page 46.
Yitkara v'yitkara shemei Rabbi V'am adif l'kutei v'yam liv machutei B'chayechon u'vyom echon U'chayedecho Beit Yisrael V'agala U'bizman karim ve'imru Amen Yehi shmei Rabba mevarach La'alam me'amaya Yitbarach ve'yishtabach Yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnoseh V'yithadar v'yithaleh V'yithalal Shemedi Kudusha Berihu, La'ela Min Kol Birchata, Bishirata, Tushbechata Benechemata, Damiran De'alma, Ve'imru, Amen.
We rise at this time for the Friday night Amidah. We'll start together with Adonai Sifatai and then go into our silent Amidah, whether with the words found on page 47 or in Hebrew and English, or the words that you find in your heart.
Adonai. Sfatai tirtach. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. So I hope you'll join with me when you've finished with your Amidah. This is part of our Hallel, Hodu, and I hope you'll join with me. It sounds a lot like Pachelbel's canon, so you'll probably get it very quickly.
We're going to rise for the Aleinu, which we can find on page 56.
And if you're saying Kaddish, you might want to start coming into the Zoom room if you want to join us, because Kaddish is coming up very quickly after this. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, lateit gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asar gigoye aratzon, velo samanu k'mishbechot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechlo hamonam, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. תבונות השמיים ויוצר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו, ושכינתו זו, Kakatu b'tortecha, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai, v'melech al ha'aretz, v'yom ha'hu yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo
You may be seated. On this Shabbat, we remember those whose yortzites are this week: Bernard Aronson, Violet Agassi, Joanna Faye Ash, Esther Asher, Martin Baskin August, Libby Balak, Shakeen Biktimirova, Marjorie Ruth Bilkis, Jerry Babro, Jane Brooks, Sylvia Hallig, Sarah Chinsky, Ronald Cohen, Benjamin Colton, Rita Copeland, Jeremy Eisenstein, Howard Fishkus, Isaac Gitt, Louis Gitterman, Abraham Goldberg, Alan Goldshine, Jeffrey Goodman, Max Grossberg, Matthew Hahn, Jack Horowitz, Albert Ippolito, Harriet Canner, Beverly Ann Kaplan, Dorsey Katz, Marilyn Katz, Alan Kent, Dorothy Kenner, Frida Bloom Levy, Risha Levy, Ellis Michaels, Fred Molnar, Mitchell Moss, Rebecca Myers, Martin Joseph Price, Jeanette Rockmore, Sam Ross, Florence Ross, Shea Samsatis, Anita Nan Shepard, Moss Sherman, Muriel Solomon, Sarah Spector, Jerry Sprackman, Noriel Bibnia, Helena Talmor, Mike Talmor, Phyllis Valadez, Shelley Ventura Cohen, and Hyman Weitzbuch. We're also mindful of the recent bereavements in our community: Phyllis Rappaport, sister-in-law of Robert Nadler, Rowie Leonard, mother of Bill Leonard, Gary Ann Alpert, wife of David Alpert, mother of Rick Alpert, and Leo Strom, brother of Stan Strom. All those in mourning or observing a yortzeit, I ask you to rise at this time, join together on page 58 of the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Kadal, V'yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah. V'alma Divra Kirute, V'yamlich Malchute. V'chayechon, V'yomechon, V'chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael. V'agala U'bishman Kariv, V'imru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach, La'alam U'lamei U'lamaya. Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh. V'yithadar, V'yit'aleh, V'yithalal, Shmei Dekudashah, B'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'imramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May be seated. Got a few announcements to share. Just pulling them up. Okay. Welcome to everyone who's joined us this evening on our Zoom room. It's so nice to see all of you, and for those joining our live stream as well. Tomorrow morning, we will be meeting at 10 a.m., celebrating our regular Shabbat morning services in our sanctuary, and we welcome all of you to join us. Next Friday night, we invite you to start Shabbat with our family service at a new earlier time of 6 p.m., and we will be back in our sanctuary on Shabbat morning at 10 a.m. for our regular services. Thank you for being a part of Aliyah's story, and thank you for making Aliyah a part of yours. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. So being that it's Thanksgiving weekend, I'm going to share in my screen a song by Uzi Hitman, who is a very famous Israeli composer. This song is called Todah, meaning thank you. And I hope you'll sing it with me. And okay, here we go. If you don't get it at the beginning, you know you're going to get it at the end. And you all know me, I always say that, right? Todah kol Hashem barata, Todah sheli natata, al oreinayim chaverosh nayim, ama sheyesh li ba'olam, al shir koleach v'letzoleach, sheli zkutah. I thank you, God, for your creation. You give me strength and inspiration for all the beauty I see around me, for knowing peace and being free, for all my friends and family. I thank you for creating me. Todah kol Hashem barata, back at the top. Todah kol Hashem li natata, al oreinayim chaverosh nayim, ama sheyesh li ba'olam, al shir koleach v'letzoleach, sheli zkutah ani hayam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, happy Thanksgiving weekend. See you soon.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.